Hey guys, hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Pratiksha Moitro Chakraborty and today I'm going to paint on this beautiful green men's kurta or Punjabi, we call it in Bengali. I'm going to do a floral painting on this kurta, and for that first of all I am doing a rough sketch with pencil. If you want you can do this, otherwise if you are okay with doing it directly with the color you can do that as well, but I am doing it first just to get a rough idea of where and how my painting is going to fall. I think that is helpful, so I'm doing it, but if you don't want to do it, it's absolutely fine. For doing this sketch you don't need any specific special pencil for doing it. You can use any pencil. I would prefer a darker shade, but if you have an ordinary pencil you can even use that, but try to do it perfectly on the first stroke, otherwise it becomes really difficult to erase something when you're drawing it on a cloth. I have many other different kinds of paintings on men's kurta or Punjabi on my channel, so if you haven't watched those videos yet, please do go and watch those videos as well. So now my sketch is complete, as you can all see, and now I will be starting to color the painting. So let's see how it turns out. And now I'm going to use crimson red and flat brush 1 to start painting. Now I am using a flat brush here, but if you do not have a flat brush it is not a problem at all guys. You can always use a round brush. I personally so at some times I feel that using a flat brush is much more useful than using a round brush, but if you do not have a flat brush then it is just not a problem to use a round brush. Just feel comfortable to use one. While painting on any type of cloth, just make sure that you are using a sufficient amount of paint, because the cloth is going to soak most of the paint. So I'm going to use dark green color here and round brush 6 to paint on the leaves. Now the choice of the brushes is completely on you. You have to decide which brush is going to be useful for you for painting on certain things. Like here I think the round brush is going to be much more helpful than using a flat brush for painting the leaves. So I'm using a round brush, but if you think that a flat brush is going to be helpful for you, so you can always use that. It is completely your choice. One tip or suggestion for the beginners here who are wanting to paint on a cloth for the first time, if you do not know it's for them, that here I'm using acrylic paint. So if you are using acrylic paint as well for painting on the clothes, make sure that you do not use water, otherwise the color is going to completely spread on the cloth and your painting is going to get wasted. So we definitely do not want that. So make sure that you're not using water while you're using acrylic paint to paint on the cloth. Now I personally prefer acrylic paints, but if you want you can also use fabric paints for painting on clothes. Even those are available in the market very easily, but I personally like acrylic colors more because they dry up really fast and I feel they are a little less messy. So I prefer acrylic paints, but if you want you can always go for fabric color. And another reason why I like acrylic paint is that you get a number of different types of beautiful shades of colors in acrylic paints, which are not so much available when it comes to fabric color. So I prefer acrylic paint, but if you have fabric color in your house or you want to do it with fabric color, you can even use that freely. It is going to give a similar effect. Another thing that I feel about fabric color is, I have seen it and I'm saying this from my personal experience, that after a couple of days when you wash the cloth, I have seen gradually the colors start coming out because you have to wash your clothes, right? You cannot just keep them as it is, so you have to wash them, and I have seen fabric colors to come out, which I did not see after using acrylic paints. I have many dresses that I have painted and I use them personally, or there are other family members of mine who use those painted clothes and they wash those clothes regularly, but trust me, the colors just do not come out. All you have to do is after you finish painting, just let it be as it is for 24 hours, and after that just turn the cloth inside out and you have to iron it properly, and your paint is going to be permanent. So you do not have to worry about the color coming out or something, even if you're washing it. So my leaf paintings are done now, and now I am going to use crimson red color and round brush 6 again to paint the lotus flowers. And the thing that I was saying earlier, guys, you have to wash your clothes, but it is preferable if you are washing a painted cloth, a cloth on which you have hand painting done. It is preferable that you give it a very gentle wash with your hands. That is preferable, and you avoid washing machine or brushes as much as you can. But I would also say this from my personal experience once again, that if you are using acrylic paint for painting on any cloth and then you're washing it in the washing machine, even with regular washes, I have seen that the paint does not come out. So I would suggest, if you want my suggestion as to which paint you should be using, fabric color or acrylic paint, I would say that definitely go for acrylic paints. They are more long lasting than in compared to fabric colors. Here again, guys, as I said earlier, I am here using the round brush, but if you think that using a flat brush is going to be easier for you, then you can always use it. Even I was planning on using a flat brush here for doing the petals of the lotus flower, but then I thought that maybe using the round brush would be more easy, so I opted for round brush 6 here. You can even use a more thicker round brush like round brush 8 or 10 or 12 if you have. As per your necessity, you have to choose your brushes, and here I think round brush 6 was helpful for me. It was my choice, you go for yours. If you're new on my channel, guys, and you're watching this video, then please do subscribe my channel and also hit the bell icon just beside the subscribe button, so that whenever I upload any new video on this channel, you get a notification of it at the earliest. And I hope that you guys are liking this video and you will like it till the end. So if you do, then do not forget to hit the like button, and also definitely share your feedbacks in my comment section. I would just love to read how you felt about it. Now I am going to use steel blue color and flat brush 1, and I'm going to start painting. Now this is a beautiful color, although it is looking like sky blue, but it is not. It is steel blue, and I absolutely love this color. Now here again I'm using a flat brush because I felt that using a flat brush would help me fill up the circle really fast. And here I'm using teal blue color, as I said earlier. Now if you do not have this color, it is absolutely fine, but I had it, so I'm using it. And as I said earlier, acrylic paints, you get a number of lovely shades available here. So if you have the opportunity, then you can buy it from the market. Otherwise, you can use any other common colors that are easily available in the market. But since I have this color, so I am using it. Acrylic paints are easily available on Amazon or Flipkart. I buy them from Amazon. So if there are any shades of acrylic paint that you are unable to find in your local market, you can go and search them online. I'm sure you're going to get it on Amazon or Flipkart easily. I do that. I buy all the colors from Amazon. So if you want, you can try that too. Now I'm using black color and round brush 1 to do the painting. Now this brush is really sleek, so if you have a 0 size brush, even that is going to work. So I first made a different design, but later on I did not like it, so I changed it. I did it completely black. I was trying to do stripes with black color directly on the green color cloth, but then I thought that it was not looking nice as I expected. So I thought of painting the entire thing black first and then doing the stripes with white color. So that is what I did later on. The painting that I'm doing on this kurta, as I said earlier, is floral and also a little abstract. You might have to do 2 or 3 coats of colors depending on the amount of paint your cloth is going to soak. I had to do 2 coats of color of all the colors because my cloth was soaking a lot of paint, so I had to do a double coating of the paints. So it depends, as I said, completely on the amount of paint your cloth is soaking, so keep that in mind, otherwise your painting is not going to look very bright. And also guys, always remember to put something really hard in between the cloth, especially when you're painting on a kurta like this or on a blouse that has 2 sides. It's very important that you put something really hard in between the cloth, like a cardboard or a paper, newspaper, anything of that sort. If you have, just remember to put that in between the cloth, otherwise your paint is going to soak on the other side, and that is just not what we want. So keep that in mind, do not forget that. And now I'm using white color here with round brush 6 again. So I'm using the white color for doing a border here for the circles, because as my base color, the color of my cloth is light green color, so I felt that white is going to make it even more brighter, so I am using white color here. So here again I'm using the round brush because I want the borders to be really sleek, and round brush is really helpful for doing so. Now I'm using golden yellow color for doing the detailings. So I'm using the same brush, that is round brush 6 here, for doing these detailings. So I did not show you the brush once again. And now I'm using round brush 1 for doing this even more fine detailings. I have many other videos on my channel where I have painted on blouse pieces or kurtas like this or dupatta. So if you haven't seen those videos on my channel yet guys, then please do go and watch those videos as well. And again guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please do consider subscribing it for many more weekly contents like this. I'm using white color again for doing the border of the lotus plants, and I will also be doing stripes inside the black portion with white color, as I said earlier, because white is really going to make it very bright. So you have to have this idea as where you're going to do the borders with black color and where you're going to do it with white color. So that is your choice, your decision. So I felt here white was going to make my painting more bright, so I'm using white here. So now here I'm using round brush number 2 for even more fine detailings. If you have a brush, round brush number 0, you can even use that. Now I'm doing the stripes that I did earlier with black color directly on the green color cloth. I said that I did not like it, but then I thought of just painting it the entire thing black, and I will do the stripes with white, and that is what I'm doing here. And now I'm using the black color, and once again I'm using round brush 2 for doing the detailings. I'm using black color here to do the inner borders because that is going to highlight my painting even more. So I'm using black color inside the white color. You know, black is one color that I feel that it simply highlights everything wherever you use the color. Right now I'm using white color and I'm going to use this dotting tool, but if you do not have a dotting tool, it's not a problem guys. As you can see on the top of the screen, you can always use the back side of a brush for doing these dots. It's absolutely fine, but I had a dotting tool, so I'm going to use that. I have this set which I purchased from Amazon, and you get many different sizes together in one set, so you can make dots according to whatever sizes you want. But if you do not have that, you can always use the back side of your brushes or anything that has a flat round back side. You can always use that for doing these dots. It's just not an issue at all. So the dots are done, and now I'm going to use black color once again with round brush number 2 for doing the borders of the branches. If you want, you guys can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is karubaki2522. So if you want, you can just go there and follow me on my Instagram handle as well. And I also have a Facebook page in the name of Karubaki, that is Karubaki. So I keep posting creative stuffs there as well. So if you want, you can follow me on both these places. And now I'm doing even more detailings using the black color. And as I said, it is kind of an abstract painting. Now I'm going to use dark green color and round brush number 8 for painting some more leaves here and there, in a random pattern, just to fill up the space even more, because after finishing I somehow felt that maybe there was a little gap in between paintings. It was not looking full, so I thought of painting some more random leaves here and there just to give it a fuller look, and the end result was just wow. I loved it, and I hope that you guys will like it too, guys, when you see the end result. And here is the end result. It is done. Look how beautiful the kurta is looking. So it's very simple. It's a very simple art that I did here. Even you guys can try this out, and I would suggest that you do. It looks really awesome, right? So if you like, then do hit the like button, and also guys, share your comments in my comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Bye bye.